Before we start, I just want to say that the story moves from right to left and from top to bottom. You can see the indications in the pictures from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. Right to left, top to bottom, right to left. Angel Densetsu Chapter 16. As always, the cover picture of Angel Densetsu looks stunning. There is this good looking Kitano's face that drives Suda and Koide in fear. Chapter 16. An evil influence creeps forth. Ryuko is walking through a park with her friend and they were talking about Kitano. Wow, so it's true. It's hard to believe that all those jerks just completely disappeared. I mean, even if you avoided the park, Ryuko. Of course, I have confidence in a one-on-one fight. But I'm not crazy enough to take on all those guys at once. Suda senpai is amazing to go so far himself. What? That's just something I can't swallow. There's no way one person could take out all those punks. Ryoko, how can you doubt Suda senpai? No, that's not what I mean. It's just too weird even if he's the president of the student body. It's simply not possible to do in that situation. But even if Suda senpai looks like he couldn't do it, he'll go ahead and take them out. Bisha Basha, he's awesome. Yeah, sure. What's up? Were you talking about me? Suda senpai, I heard someone saying my name. I hope they were not insults. Oh, no, of course not. Thank you so much for kicking all those jerks out of the park. Oh, I see. It's really not much, but people are making such a big deal out of it. What? There's no way that it could not much. It's amazing that you chased all those guys out. We were both just talking about how you are the hero of Hikaiku. Hero is bit much. So Ryoko's friend is talking with this Suda guy and Ryoko is staring them. Ryoko still doubts that this guy can't beat up all those guys and can't make them go away from the park. So she asked in curiosity, I'd like to ask you something, Suda senpai. How did you chase those guys out of the park? Oh, there were too many of them to take out with just my fist and strength. So I went and talked with them openly. And they understood and left. That's great, senpai. I figured that might be the case. I don't like violence. Well, see you later. Student body has lot of stuff to do in the morning. Oh, I see. Thank you for everything. Wow, he's so wonderful. So amazing. What, Ryoko? Don't tell me you still doubt Suda senpai. It's just weird. There's no way you could get punks like that to talk with you and convince them of anything. I told you, even if Suda senpai looks like he couldn't do it, he go ahead and take them out. Visha Basha. Oh yeah. What the heck does this Visha Basha means? So they were talking and suddenly there's Kuroda in the scene and he's shouting at, Oh Koiso Ryoko, don't listen to what that boy says to you. He's Ken the Wolf Boy. What is the Ken the Wolf Boy, Kuroda-san? You dumbass, have you never heard that Ken Wolf Boy is what they call liars? I don't think so, they say Ken though, just Wolf Boy. Liar? Wolf boy? Now wait, don't you call Suda senpai a liar? Do you have any proof of that? Ryuko's friend is defending Suda, so this shows that how much students respect him. And Ryuko is saying, stop talking from behind of my back. And Kuroda answered to her, why? Thank you for asking. There's no need for proof, because it was me who chased those thugs out of the park. When Kuroda said this, Ryoko and her friend's face was blank, like they didn't believe him. And Kuroda is thinking, oh no, I still don't have one shred of credibility. Damn, now I'm going to become the Ken the Wolf Boy. Oh, sorry, that was poorly said. That made it sound like I did it all myself. What is there to hide? We three and Kitano-san and Takeshi went into the park and each took about 5 or 6 guys, defeating nearly 30 of those rotten punks. Even after Kuroda said this, Ryoko and her friend's face was still blank, like they didn't believe him. Kuroda is getting close to the truth little by little. Then he's thinking that, why don't they trust me? But the last time the little boy cried wolf, it really did come. Okay, I admit it. The 3 of us got about 2 or 3 guys total. But we did chase them out. There's no denying that. And their faces are still blank. Fine, we only beat up 1 guy between all 3 of us. But Kitano-san beat over 20 guys just by himself. And Kuroda is crying while he's saying this. Kitano-san wouldn't do such a thing. He's lying. Yeah, but sometime I feel strangely convinced that that was the truth. Let's leave these liars and go to the school. Yeah. So they leave the scene without even believing what Kuroda was saying. And Kuroda was depressed and was on the ground. This is awful. Even the woman I love has called me a liar. What's wrong with me? Kuroda-san, what a heartbreaking thing it is to have person you love not trust you. And Kuroda's gang is saying that, well, we still know the truth. They'll all understand in time. Was everything we did that day was just a hallucination? Did we really do nothing? Of course, we fought along with you, and Takeshi said it too yesterday. No, what if the four of us with Takeshi were all hypnotized? That wouldn't happen at all. Settle down, Kuroda-san. Then why would Kitano-san lie? If Kitano-san had just admitted it, everybody would believe us. Kitano-san must have his reasons. Well, then what are they? Like, maybe Kitano-san really did think of yesterday's events as cleaning, like it was something so unimportant it was not worth telling others about. When Kuroda gang member said this, Kuroda got into little thought. Wow, that's deep. Kitano-san is one deep guy. See? And then now it's at the school. What? No way. I don't want to. Settle down. You are disgraceful. So this Suda guy is talking with Koide, and Koide is rejecting him for something that Kuda wants him to do. So Kuda is explaining to him, if we don't scope out what his actions are, we can't form our own battle plan. And the quickest way to do that is to come into contact with this Kitano fellow. Then why can't you go yourself? You are so ignorant. Why would a king start by meeting another king face to face? First, you put out a pawn to see what he'll do. But don't worry, he agreed with my story because he got some plan up his sleeve. He won't kill you right off the bat. So this Suda guy is overthinking that Kitano has a plan. That's why Kitano lied on that day that he didn't beat all those guys at the park. And Suda is sending Koide to check Kitano's strength. Anyways, I know he must want to see what we are up to. So instead we'll get a head start on him by taking initiative. When Koide heard Suda, he was not able to say something, and then he was looking back. Then they feel a little chill in the wind and they started looking back. The wind has changed. I feel evil in the air. He is coming. Then there's little footsteps moving towards them. And this is Kitano as always, coming slightly with the light wind. Kitano is still one block behind them and they're looking at Kitano from side of the wall. He's really here. Okay, there are no students around. This is our perfect chance. Go, Koide. But I'm not ready. What would you possibly need to get ready? I'm scared. Let's just forget about all this, sir. You are such a spineless boy. Get out there. Suda pushed him from behind the wall and Kitano got a look at Koide. Koide is still scared and is looking at Kitano. Kitano looked at Koide with his normal gaze that why this guy suddenly appeared out of nowhere. And Koide is shaking and he's gathering his courage to stand up straight. And so Suda from behind the wall start talking to Koide. Okay, don't stop. If you stop, he'll think it's unnatural. Just contact him as naturally as possible. But I can't. My body won't. If you just stand there like that, he'll think you are waiting to fight him. You bloody fool. Do you wanna die? So after hearing this, Koide got into a little shock. So with his shaky legs, he start moving towards Kitano. And Kitano is still looking at him that what this guy is trying to do. Koide is moving towards Kitano like a little kid who don't know how to walk. And Kitano is thinking, what an oddly unnatural way to walk. Koide is still scared. You can clearly see the fear on his face. And he's still shaking. He's not able to move properly. Suda is thinking from behind the wall. That idiot, how is that natural in any way? It's only going to spur the guy on. Sad to think that's the only man I have for pawn. Whatever. The more furious he is, the better I'll be able to read his emotions and reactions. So Koide is starting to walk towards Kitano with his shaky legs and Kitano is coming towards his direction. Kitano is not approaching Koide. He's just walking towards that direction. And then Koide is thinking, okay, just settle down. No matter what kind of plan he got, he won't just attack me right away. While Koide is thinking this, Kitano is coming close to him little by little. Then suddenly Kitano started shouting his famous Kiya, and that got Koide into a shock. And with just scream, Kitano sent him flying away from him. And Suda was looking from behind that what? And he was looking at Koide who's flying in the air. So Kitano stopped there and he saw that Koide got blown away and was lying on the ground. Koide lifted his up and started to look up and he saw Kitano. Kitano is still screaming on him. That makes Koide even more fearful of Kitano. That he started running without even realizing recognizing and he started to run away from Kitano. He was so scared that he didn't realize how fast he was running. In just few seconds, he goes so far and ran all the stairs and got away from Kitano. While Suda is thinking that, oh Koide, you idiot, don't run, come back. Damn, what was that? Did he knock Koide over just by screaming? Then back to Kitano. Kitano pulled out his handkerchief and cleaned his nose. So Kitano is thinking, they say two sneezes is a rudeness, but they tell me things like that all around here. Or maybe it's a cold. And Suda is thinking that was probably some special Chinese martial art release of Chi. He seems even greater than the rumors say. And while at the same time, Kitano is thinking, I think I really scared that fella. But geez, he didn't have to run like that. Then Koide come in front of Kitano and they were looking at each other. He told Kitano, it would seem my hypothesis was incorrect. Against a king with true power, no pawns will ever be more than useless. No matter how many foot soldier I have, they are always foot soldier. And Kitano is thinking that what this guy is talking about, he has no clue. So Suda is still talking. He said, fine, this is even better. A talk between kings. No problem with this, I assume. What do you want? What are you planning? So Suda is waiting for his answer after his question and Kitano is looking towards him. There is no reply from his side because Kitano don't know what this guy is talking about. And then finally Kitano talked. I'm sorry, but who are you again? And this left Suda in such a shock that his face got all blank. Kitano started to talk now. I have really been trying my hardest to remember, but I just can't. I guess I had a bad memory faces. Are you sure you don't have a wrong person? I mean, I have just only transferred here to Heikaiku High School. This makes Suda very angry and he's making punch out of his hand. Haha, you are an interesting one. Alright, you can't pretend you don't see me right now. I'm talking seriously now. So let's stop the silly games already. I think you may have me confused for someone else. I don't really understand what you are talking about. Kitano really don't know who is Suda and this is making Suda angry that this guy is not recognizing me. Fine. If you still want to play dumb, so be it. We are still on uncertain terms then. No, I mean, I admire your wariness. You win this round. No, I think you... Kitano is trying to say him that he really didn't know Suda, while Suda is talking all this shit to him. But remember this, I'll make you regret ever treating me so. By saying this, Suda turned around and got away from here. He's really angry. Kitano's reaction towards him make him furious. He was thinking that Kitano is making fun of him by not recognizing him. You got the wrong person. I have no idea who you are. Kitano is still trying to convince him, but he moved away from there. Damn, what an asshole. I have never been so humiliated before in my life. And by thinking this, Suda left the scene. Kitano is thinking, poor guy, still couldn't accept the fact that he had the wrong. It seemed like he was talking about something extremely important, but he made such a big mistake. Maybe I should have tried to understand. I was just so surprised cause that's the first time I have ever been confused for someone else. Kitano was thinking this and while he heard something saying, Kitano-kun, oh, it's you. Hi, hello. Why are you here? What are you doing? Someone confused me for someone else. Even after I told him he was mistaken, he wouldn't understand. Confused? He couldn't even tell when I looked straight at him. Must look a lot like me. You know, they say there are 3 people out there in the world who look exactly like you. Kitano was saying this and Ryoko and her friend was thinking that there is nobody in the world who looks anything like Kitano-kun. So now back to Suda. He was walking in the corridor. And he said, let's see, according to Koide's usual thought patterns. He entered the washroom and he turned the tap on. He was trying to do something. Then he filled a bucket and threw it in one of the washrooms. What the? Oh, sir, how do you know I was here? I know just how you think. You thought he wouldn't follow you into the faculty room. So you ran by all the classroom. Then you saw the faculty washroom and figured he would pass that one by. Yes, that's right. But why was I in the very first stall? You didn't want to go in further because it would give you a sense of being trapped. You know, they say that most timid people sit near the entrance of the cafe. Suda is thinking that's right. That's the exactly reason why he went in and entered the first stall. Wow, that's amazing. You are awesome. What was it like? Well, after some guy came and did his business, it was kinda smelly for a while. I'm not talking about that. What was it like when he knocked you backwards? Sasuda was asking him about Kitano's situation, and he was telling the washroom situation that it was kinda smelly there. Oh, yes, yes. The same time he left out that awful screech, I felt something like electricity run through my entire body. Then I felt a great impact, and the next thing I knew, I had been knocked several meters backward. I see. That yell must have provoked Koide's frightened frozen body to let loose all its energy at once, and the force was strong enough to convince Koide himself that it was a great impact. It wasn't a release of power or projectile attack, just a trick. But actually, that only attests to his strength by using the easiest possible method to drive Koide away under these circumstances. He clearly shown that he possesses both ability and a quick mind to use. So Suda is analyzing all this situation and he's making such a great deal about Kitano. He's thinking, I think I have found a formidable adversary. That's right, we still have time. Just make sure this doesn't get any worse than it already is. Oh, it's too late for that. I already met him face to face and declared war. What? Okay. This has nothing to do with me. By the way, he was outraged at your ridiculous actions. He says he might let me slide, but never you. So I told him, if you mess with Koide, you are messing with me. And that's how war part come into play. While listening to this, Koide started crying. Suda is trying to manipulate him, and he was thinking that Suda is so great, he cared for Koide. Wow, I'm sorry, sir. I had no idea that was happening. I only thought of myself. I follow you for life. Just don't abandon me. Don't be silly. I never abandon you. You are excellent right-hand man. So Suda manipulated him and make him agree to go against Kitano. Kitano, can I ask you something funny? Huh? 2 days ago, did you fight the whole lot of hoodlums in Sokyu Park? What do you mean? I didn't do that. I knew it. You just don't fight. I picked up trash in the Sokyu Park, but that's all. I wonder if the student president was telling the truth after all. See, I told you. Suda senpai would not lie. What are you talking about? Did you know that lots of punks used Sokyu Park as a hangout? No. Well, it meant the people from Hikaiku couldn't walk through there. And the student president, Suda senpai, said he chased them all out. And he says he got them to leave by going to them alone and just talking with them. Can you believe that? After listening to this, Kitano started crying and Oriko is asking him, Kitano-kun. And Kitano said, oh wow, what a wonderful person to do that for everyone. And apparently it wasn't even a fight. He just talked to them. I guess everyone really does understand. A good heart to heart. He's so great. Look, Ryoko, you like Kitano-kun and look what he says. What are you talking about? You can't ask Kitano-kun that kind of stuff. He doesn't know how to mistrust a person. But now seeing Kitano-kun's reaction makes me seem kind of silly for doubting him. See, you are just too close-minded. Oh well, it's not like there's a difference to me if he's fooling us. Let him. Why do you have to be that way? Why can't you take things at face value like Kitano-kun? Back to Suda and Koide. But what will we do? We can't win if we start fight with strength. Well, of course, if we hit him head on, we'll be the one who are crushed. It's an established tactic that you strike at the enemy's rear in these situations. Rear? Strike him down from the surroundings and don't use any unnecessary power. His surroundings? He doesn't seem to have a very large following. It shouldn't take too much time. If we lost the few friends he had all at once, the psychological shock would be great. Well, of course, if you were taken from me right now, sir, why I couldn't survive? While they were talking with each other, they saw Kitano with Ryoko and her friend, and Koide shouted, the guardian is walking with girl. Take a good look at them. Oh, these girls we met in the park. I get it. So that's why they asked those questions. And this one doesn't seem to believe you. What's so funny, sir? Think about it. I don't think she's his girlfriend, but they are definitely acquaintances. acquaintance and his friends. Plus, she's cute. So what do you think? I think that's nice. I don't want to work with an idiot, Koide. I'm sorry. I'll think seriously this time. Oh, you mean if that boy, if rejected by this girl who is clearly more than just a friend, the mental shock will be unbearable. So this is what they are planning. They are thinking a plan in which Ryoko rejects Kitano, and we'll see what happens in the future. Make sure to like and subscribe this channel. I see you guys with one more Angel Densetsu episode next time. Sayonara.